Hi, everyone.
Hey,
Hi, Carrie. And Rudak.
what's up, Carrie? And Jugboat.
And Mark.
And Mark. What's up, everybody?
Yeah.
Rudak.
Hi, everybody that's in chat and out of chat.
Rudak has a question.
Right out the gate.
I just read Darwin Cook's Parker adaptations of Slayground and The Score, and I've been reading the hardcover for Out of Alcatraz. Were those any kind of an influence? Yes. I think it would be impossible to say no to that, because those Darwin Cook books are just for doing noir and crime stuff, are sort of foundational at this point, I think, for comic books. But I would say that a stronger influence was just watching a lot of noir films.
We did.
We watched so many noir movies while I was working on Out of Alcatraz, and it was nice. It was just there's so many really great the 40s and 50s, and I guess the 60s too, were just really good at doing here's a story about some fucked up people doing a crime.
Yeah, and I think we lucked out too in our selections to find good ones, because I think the majority of them were pretty good, right?
Well, even the bad ones, or the ones that weren't especially good, they all had something that was pretty nice.
Yeah,
that was really interesting.
Rudak, I cannot remember any of the titles. I was just trying to remember.
We were watching them on Tubi and shit like that. We were just
because so I looked online for a list of the best noir films, and we would type in trying to search for them, and I think we only found 10% of those lists.
Yeah, there was there's just a lot of movies that were not, they're sort of fallen out of public consciousness, that are still pretty good.
Mm-hmm. Which one are you laughing at?
I'm laughing at Batman singing Immigrant Song.
Which one? Oh, Black Sabbath?
Oh no, I'm confusing Black Sabbath with Immigrant Song. It's an
80s song, isn't it?
It's it's the band I don't like.
That one band you don't like? Oh, Led Zeppelin.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know that. I can't remember that song.
Zeppelin.
Yeah.
All right. Let's get to work cooling down. So I have actually been working on Batman.
Behind y'all's back.
Behind your backs. I was like, let's just redo a huge portion of it. So here's my original pencils. And you can see I had this triangle shape that came out all the way this way. The cover up is pretty splotchy at this point. And then I had this weird hand situation. I don't know what that hand was doing. So I redid it so it was normal. And then
I don't know what you mean by normal. The guy looks like he got punched out and then is falling down a building. He's not concentrating on what his hand's doing.
He's just oh, what? This friggin' sucks, dude. I also did, and I should point out, his hands are gonna look way bigger on the stream than they are in real life because of if I try to get this parallel to the thing, it makes a giant glare. But his hands look bigger here than they are in real life.
Perspective.
What else did I do? Oh yeah, I had worked on his face. I posted a picture to the Discord of like a reworked face. And then yesterday I was like, oh, I can get that a little bit better. And I made it like 1,000 times worse.
Oh.
So I scraped it all off. And it kind of looks interesting, although I'm not going to leave it like this, but I feel like it has kind of a cool look to it right now. Just all that scraped off texture is cool looking. So what I think I'm going to do is try to work a little bit transparently on that face and just add some highlights to it, like some lighter sections. And then I might try to tighten up this hand a little bit because it is a little bit loose. It's a little bit painterly loose feeling. I don't know if you can even tell, it's kind of dark. But compared to this hand, which feels a little bit tighter. So I might try to tighten that up a little bit. Everything on this painting is pretty wet except for parts of the yellow, which are just tacky. Like I probably shouldn't be touching it with my hands like that because it'll, like I could probably leave a fingerprint if I pushed really hard.
Oh my gosh, Carrie is right. Batman's enemy here is his own cape.
Oh.
It's eating him.
Yeah. So deep. All right, so what's everybody else doing tonight?
What's cool, everybody? Oh, we need. Oh, we need to do a little bit of apology, although it's not really our fault. I don't, and it doesn't matter who's to blame. But we've been announcing that Hello Darkness came out this Wednesday, but there's 3 dates that we found on the internet for when this issue number 17 could come out. One was this past Wednesday, and then and then next Wednesday, and then January 7th. Was that the other date that you found, honey?
I think it was January 9.
Okay.
I'd have to look again.
I think
But
January
it's
7th is a Wednesday.
It is. I told somebody on BlueSky that that's why it's so scary. It's because you just don't know when it's coming out. It could be any moment.
Yeah, so we don't know.
Hey, Chris, what's
actually?
up? Yeah, Patrick Howarth. Oh, yeah, so I should talk about that a little bit. So they announced it really early.
Yeah.
Because like our book, me and Patrick's book won't come out until November. So it's like almost a year from now before it'll be on store shelves, but
just barely 2026.
Yeah. And this was not like, I was not planning on, like I actually had another book in the works that they managed to convince me to put on hold for the time being. And it was basically because they were excited about this and they were like, Tyler, you're going to be the best for this book. And I was like, whatever. But then
oh, shucks.
I called up Patrick because I'd never met Patrick before. And I was like, let me call up Patrick and do a vibe check. And we just talked about what we want out of comics. And I was like, I think we could actually do something really freaking cool together. So I'm actually very, very excited to be working with Patrick. And yeah, so I'm going to start on that in early next year, and then, but it won't start coming out until November. So you guys will get like a good 11 months of me being like, I can't talk about it.
Sorry, y'all.
Sorry, everybody.
Oh my goodness. But also, you get 11 months of being super excited about working on Archie.
Yeah. And I have like really wanted to do an Archie book. Even like actually I wanted to do an Archie Digest style short for forever. But that opportunity has never quite availed itself.
Tugboat is asking if you'll make music to go with it.
Probably not. I tend to save the music for creator-owned.
Or for Josie and the Pussycats.
I wonder if I could write a Josie and the Pussycats song.
Chris says, yes, please.
But it's, I don't know. It's fun to, it's fun that Oni is like already promoting it.
Yeah. Promotion's not a bad thing.
You know, and DC is doing a huge crossover event thing where they're like getting characters from all over the place, from different companies, and they're all fighting apparently.
Oh, okay.
And they just announced that Sabrina the Teenage Witch would be
right.
in one of those,
One of them.
Which is pretty fun and funny.
Chris is asking, which Riverdale character are you most similar to?
Oh, shit, what's her name? There's a girl who's like tall and lanky. Her name starts with an E. She's sort of like the nerd.
Oh, yeah, you were talking about her. Hold on, I pulled up Midge? No. Ethel.
Ethel.
Ethel Muggs.
Ethel Muggs, yep.
Tall, stringy, somewhat dorky, but good-hearted. Who always tries to win over Jughead. Plain and gawky in appearance.
I don't know if I'm the most like her, but she's the one that I always am like, whenever she shows up, I'm like, yes.
I was reading it going, this sounds more like me.
Maybe that's it. Maybe I'm just like, yes, just like my wife. So hot.
Or would I be like Jughead?
I don't think so. Jughead is a lot more sort of like
snarky, food focused.
Very food focused, yeah.
He's like our old cat, the Sibby.
They made super religious Archie comics.
Wait, say that again?
Chris says that the Christian comics company Spire did Archie comics in the past. I was unaware of that. That'll be very interesting to pull those up.
They made super religious Archie comics. Tugboat is asking who could eat the most hamburgers, me or you? Me.
Yeah, probably Mom.
Yeah. He eats small portions. Or maybe I eat bigger portions and you eat average portions. I'm not sure which one's which.
I don't think I eat average. Well,
You've never felt like you...
Restaurants are weird, but like I have a hard time finishing most restaurant-sized meals.
Yeah. Oh, so back to Spire. Chris says Archie's first artist, Al Hartley, became Christian and got Spire to license Archie.
That's fascinating. Like
the Riverside crew goes around proselytizing.
I wonder how hard those are to find.
Carrie, I will compete with Wimpy any old day and let him win.
For hamburger?
For a hamburger eating contest.
Wimpy's like...
He inhales them.
He's like, if Matter Eater Lad could only do hamburgers.
Yes. Oh, Mark says that he heard you'll be showing up on the Stampies for the Comic Book Couples Council podcast.
I recorded a little my favorite books thing.
Yeah. He said it was cool to hear how much they loved Out of Alcatraz.
It was.
That was cool.
I listened to that today, actually. I know they were very generous for that. I love comic book couples counseling. I think they are definitely one of my favorite comic book podcasts because they start like every comic book from the point of view of this comic book has something to say and it's worth finding out what it has to say and how that applies to the lives that we are leading or whatever. I don't know, but it's
yeah, they have a really good perspective. And
I think some people might think that they're just like comic book cheerleaders kind of because they are very, very positive about comics, but like
that's okay.
But that's okay because they're also not like uncritical of the comics.
They're honest still, yeah. Oh, I wasn't going to step on you, Tibbs. I was clearing out your chair for you. She wanted to sit in your chair, honey. She was just staring at the books that were sitting in your chair. Chris also said that he recorded something for Comic Book Couples Council.
Oh, nice.
Too. Oh, Rudex says, speaking of cheerleading, everybody like the stream and give it a little thumbs up if you like it. Oh, Chris, I saw pictures of the kitten that you rescued this week. I think either that or there's been multiple people in my feeds doing that. I say that out loud and now I'm not sure. Yes, the gray one. Yeah. Yeah, they're super cute. How's the kitten doing? Tugboat says that has a question for me. What am I getting you for Christmas? A puppy?
We actually talked about that a little bit this week.
Yeah.
I have been unable to talk about getting a new dog until just recently.
And when he brought it up, I was feeling a bit overwhelmed from work and stuff, and I was all, I just can't talk about this right now. It's too much to think
about. Okay. I don't know what I'm doing here. But I do want to brighten up this background. I kind of had an idea while I was like looking at this earlier that like maybe
I kind of like those chunky squares, honey.
Yeah. I had a thought that I was like, maybe because I've like removed all of the yellow from his costume, like maybe I should make this background be as yellow as possible.
Comic Tropes says, let's all donate puppies to the Crooks.
No, please.
No. I don't know if we would get a puppy. I think we would probably adopt a rescue adult dog that already is potty trained.
Mm-hmm. Although, like, the trick is, like, what do we do with Tibbs? Like,
yeah, we would like to keep Tibbs.
We'd have to get a dog who's like experienced with cats.
Yep, there we go.
Or a puppy, so we train the puppy.
Chris, no, you're going the other side of the pendulum swing. Wait, that was a weird. I said that weird. I don't know what I'm talking about. The not an old sick dog, please, no. That would be so heartbreaking, and I can't do that again right now.
Although, man, sometimes like I have looked on some of the like Humane Society web pages, and there are like
a lot of senior dogs have
there are
a hard
senior
time
dogs
being
where I'm sort of like, man, it would actually be kind of fun to have like a retired dog and just get to hang out with him for a couple years.
We did that with Priscilla.
Yeah.
We found her on the street. She was already an old lady, and she lived with us for 4 years. Chris has a friend who adopts exclusively old small dogs. I think they have such a hard time being adopted.
Yeah.
I know there's a benefit.
Yeah, older dogs and older cats both like have such a hard time getting into homes.
Chris says they're all very happy and very stinky. Rudak has some friends that does the same thing. Yeah, it takes big hearts to do that. It was sad. The only spending 4 years with Priscilla did feel too short.
I will say though that like having raised Tula from a puppy, like losing her was really, really fucking hard.
Yeah.
And Priscilla was fine.
Losing
Priscilla was fine.
For you. She was my shadow.
Yeah.
It was heartbreaking, but yeah, Tula did live with us for longer. It was heartbreaking to lose Pants. I bet you, Chris, that Catwoman, even if she hasn't done it in the comics, probably does send Bruce Wayne all the stray cats. He maybe doesn't know that the stray cats on his property are all dropped off by a cat woman. Alfred does seem like a good cat guy. He would take care of those cats.
Yeah.
He'd make sure that they got everything they needed.
He might even like figure out that they were coming from Catwoman and like
Yeah.
not tell Master Bruce.
Yeah. Oh, Carrie says Leo from Splash Pages has a blind dog named Riley. She's the biggest sweetheart. Oh yeah, yeah, blind pets really are good about navigating around their house. They learn it. They're quick learners. And then you just got to be careful not to move things.
Our first dog was a 3-legged guy he wasn't super young. He was maybe
he was 2 years old when we adopted
they
him.
said that, but I swear to God that they fucking lie.
They guess.
They guess, and I think they always like guess low because it helps them get adopted.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I guess he hardly feels like he qualifies as a special needs dog because he got around just fine.
Well, he still had a disability.
No.
They're like humans, very adaptive, resilient. And when he got older and he got arthritis, I think if he had 4 legs, he
probably would have gone on for a lot longer.
For longer. Let's see. Did anybody talk about what's cool with them lately? This past week? Oh, the kitten. Adopting a kitten. If at the very least the cool stuff that y'all got going on is that you're still alive and kicking and and doing what you can to tell the bullies to knock it off, then that's perfect.
Yeah, this has been like an especially bad week.
Yeah.
For like
I cried having a conscience with my therapist asking about politics. Oh, Mark's celebrating Christmas today and is traveling to his parents' house. Well, happy Christmas to you. And happy visit with your parents.
That's I feel like that's got to be like one of these days I need to experience Christmas in Australia.
How come?
Because it's summertime.
Oh yeah.
I think that would be very fun and funny.
Yeah. I think Poland's the same too. I watched
No, Poland wouldn't be.
No?
Because of you have to be south of the equator to be.
Okay. I don't know. I didn't learn good geography. Hi, Michael. Yeah, back to Batman.
I did take a little artistic detour, and I did this little painting that
Oh yeah, you
I
forgot to
think
show this.
turned out very cute. It's not quite done. I actually am waiting for it to dry so I can do glaze over it because the value of the trees is way too light. Like I need to darken it up. Like the brightest part of this painting should be the water and the sky.
So you're only gonna glaze the trees?
Yeah, yeah. Well, probably and some of the bushes down below.
Oh, okay.
But what's interesting about this to me is that I used a lot more line in it. Like I outlined the trees a lot more and stuff. And
You were more comic booky about it.
well, much more comic booky. And for the first time, like with, well, not for the very first time, but for one of the first times, like it felt very natural doing oil painting. And that's like, I guess like I'm kind of looking for my oil painting style. And like I feel like the way you recognize your art style is because it feels almost effortless.
Mm-hmm.
And this felt very, very, not quite effortless, but pretty close. And it reminded me of some of the other paintings that I've done that I really liked. Like, I had this chicken one.
Did you show that one before?
Pretty sure I've shown.
Yeah, you did. You did. I think you did.
I'm pretty sure I've shown my chicken one. And this one, like,
That's Newton.
that's Newton, and you can see that like Newton has like a lot of like line in it, and it just felt good. It feels like I don't know. It feels like I figured something out about how I want to work with oils.
Oh my goodness, Mark bought everybody books and is now carrying all these omnibuses.
Nightmare.
Are you carrying omnibuses on the bus? Yeah. How you doing? Yeah, that chickens. That was Newton was the first Newton and Kinku were the first chickens that me and Tyler got. And Newton was his chicken and Kinku was my chicken. And Newton was a hoot.
Newton was like, she was rude and selfish and like,
and made faces just like what you saw. She was always in this like either shock or I'm gonna mess you up
yeah.
kind of look on her face.
But absolutely everyone loved her because of it.
Yeah.
It's just really funny that a chicken can have such a big personality.
Yeah, she really did have a big personality. Oh, speaking of which, y'all, I've got the baby chick news. Barda and Jinx. Barda is the baby barred rock that we got, and now they are starting to look like adults. But a couple weeks ago, Tyler's sister fell in the garden and broke her arm, and she couldn't get up. And Barda went and yelled and pounded on the sliding glass door and got her parents' attention to help. Barda's a hero, y'all. She was named appropriately. Hi, Shell.
Hey, Shell, how you doing?
Rudak says that asks, have we seen the natural history of the chicken documentary? No, we have not. And Rudak says there are stories in the doc about chickens who helped their humans. That sounds like a good watch.
It's so, chickens are just so funny because they are like, like way smarter than they should be, but also like they're
No,
so fucking stupid in ways that they shouldn't be.
they're like trying to figure out how to. They get. I don't know. I can kind of identify. They get into panic mode and then they can't figure out how to escape.
Yeah, I can see that. Like they get like as soon as they get stressed in any way, they forget like sort of basic functions.
Yeah. And humans do that.
Yeah, totally.
Chris, it's flooding at where Chris is really bad.
Oh,
I hope that you and Chrissy stay safe and your kitties. It's we did
bye,
get a
Mark.
flood warning for the river that's not too far from our house, but I think we'll be okay because we're slightly uphill from it. I haven't heard. Have you heard anything today about the river?
I was talking to Mom about it, and she said that they said that the river's gone down enough to not be a
Oh, to
concern
not be
anymore.
a warning anymore?
Yeah.
Good. Yeah, there are a lot of houses down there that could be in danger. Yeah, that's good. It's sprinkled today. It hasn't really been the downpour that it was for several days.
Yeah, we got like warnings a couple weeks ago about the rain, but like really it has mostly missed us. It feels like it's almost all north of here in Washington and Portland and stuff.
Hmm. I'm really liking the blockiness.
Yeah, I think it's fun.
It's looking more like motion too. Like he's falling.
Yeah.
It's helping the falling part. Oh, I missed that Mark said that he got to where he needed to go. Bye, Mark. If you're still listening, have a wonderful visit. Carrie says, so you probably can't train a seizure chicken. That would be interesting. I wonder
if you could. You might be able
Yeah.
to.
Yep.
I don't
I know
know.
chickens can make good companion animals.
Mm-hmm.
I knew somebody who had a chicken as a companion animal. They helped each other. The chicken had a head injury and couldn't walk anymore, so she carried the chicken around in a little sling. What do you call those for babies? A baby Bjorn or whatever.
Yes, I don't know. Probably I should probably just call it a sling.
And they helped each other so nice. She was known as the chicken lady around town. Can chickens swim?
That's an interesting question. They
They do like to get in water.
yeah, they don't mind water.
Just a quick search on the internet says that they can swim for a short time in shallow water. They don't have webbed feet.
No ocean crossings for them.
Oh, Shell says, sure they can swim. Not well, but they can float at least for a little bit.
They can swim as well as they can fly.
Yeah. Their swim fly speed is the same. and constitution in those regards are the same. Rudex says they'll need a snorkel if they swim for very long. Dylan says, you said no ocean crossings. And Dylan said they only cross roads.
I did recently find out that they make high-vis vests for chickens.
For?
Presumably for road crossings.
Road crossings? Shell says, chickens got min-maxed into a very specific niche. Yeah, they definitely have high dexterity. And some of our chickens have very high strength on their melee peck attacks. Because Daffodil really wants to get your attention. Jinx is doing it too now. And has put bruises on people's legs. Trying to say, hey, give me kale.
Is Jinx the red one?
Yeah.
She almost asked for pets today.
She's asked me to pet her twice. I've done it. Even though it was raining, she still let me do it. Yeah, that was very exciting. I forgot to tell everybody about that.
Chickens have if you don't know, chickens have a thing that they do where like they'll sort of want to be petted on their back, and they'll come up and they'll like
That's a pretty
put their
good
heads down and then put their like wings up in a kind of a funny way,
and their tail up.
And then usually they'll let you pet them just a little bit.
Shell says, eat bug, destroy problem, lay egg, repeat, strong. Carrie says, your Batman is almost feeling a bit klimt from the blocky yellows.
Oh,
now.
I can see that.
Birds are so good. Your parents knew somebody who had a chicken. I mean, not a chicken, a parrot that said that when they left, the parrot said, please don't leave, I'll be good. Something like that.
That's
what was that?
I think you're confusing a couple different stories. But yeah,
probably.
there is some story about, I don't remember where they heard this, but it's one of my mom's favorite stories about a parrot that they took to the vet. And the vet had to take the parrot in the back. And as they were taking the parrot in the back, the parrot was like, I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right. That is the story.
I'm sorry. I'll be good.
Poor little chicken.
There was the parrot that lived downstairs from Mom and Dad when they lived
I am
in
blending
San
those
Francisco.
two stories.
And that one would do the thing where it would bite on the cage. When it was all by itself, it'd bite on the cage and go, oh, no biting. Oh, no biting.
Birds are really good. I think I will stick to chickens though, and not get a parrot or any other birds like that. I think chickens are more for me. My mom had a
like a parakeet or whatever, right?
A parakeet or something like that. One of the small birds. She would carry it around on her shoulder. I was I was in high school, and it would be so embarrassing to go to the mall because the bird would be on her shoulder for hours, just pooping on her shoulder, and I would just not want to go to the mall with my mom's poopy shoulder.
Poop mom.
Yeah. What the? I didn't begrudge the bird. What? They didn't have any control over that.
They were living the cloaca life.
Yeah. Shell says that they had birds till their 30s and misses them, but they think they'll only go in for domesticated birds in the future. They could kind of tell that their budgies longed for the skies.
Yeah, a lot of birds feel like a pretty serious commitment.
It was like, it seems like it would be like having turtle.
I think the difference is that I think that birds are probably smarter than turtles. Like they need more attention.
They are more social animals by turtles by a long shot.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're smarter or not, but even then, non-smart pets need love too.
Non-smart. Oh, is this the kind of animal that's non-smart?
Whoa, Shell, that would, when you retire, getting into pigeons, that sounds fun.
I have been very slowly warming up to pigeons. I used to not like pigeons very much at all, but
You called them sky rats, or was that seagulls? Seagulls are sky rats.
Kind of combined them in my mind, I think. But I don't know. The more I understand about pigeons, the more I feel bad for them. Like we domesticated them and then abandoned them. Which is just rude.
Murdoch asked if my mom was Radagast.
What does that mean?
From Lord of the Rings. Talk to birds. Yeah, one of the things that makes birds like turtles is that they live a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Carrie said that she's too old now to get a young parrot. They would outlive her. And that would be sad. Chris says he ate pigeon once. It was not great. It was in Hong Kong. And that's a very common meal.
I believe you that it wasn't great.
Yeah, I can kind of imagine how it might taste. Like, I imagine all dark meat, for one thing. Oh, pigeons are the oldest domesticated animal from what Shell remembers, if Shell remembers correctly, in the running with sheep. And Rudek is saying that he thinks that all pigeons in the United States are descended from carrier pigeons. They could deliver letters for Shell.
That would be funny if they're all descendants of carrier pigeons, but like the shitty ones who like never made it to where they needed to go.
Oh.
It's just the ones that were bad at carrying stuff. Kind of trying to use a bit of paint here that has been on the palette since last night, and I don't think it's going to work for me.
Okay. Chris is asking a gross question. It's a would you rather eat. Our choices, we have 3 choices. A pigeon.
Mm-hmm.
Tongsul, which is wine made out of poop.
Okay.
And then an egg, a type of egg called virgin boy egg, where boys under the age of 10 pee on it.
I'd eat a pigeon.
Pigeon.
I'm not much of a scat man or a golden showers guy.
No.
But I've been known to eat birds from time to time.
It's boiled in the pee.
Yeah, no, if there's one thing about me, something that people always say about me, they're always like, Tyler, he avoids eating stuff that boiled in pee.
Or poo.
Or poo. That's what people always say about me.
Yeah. I hope people say that about me. I hope that's just assumed. I used to work daycare, and I am not a fan of poop or pee. I got pretty burned out and traumatized from it. Shell says that they've eaten farmed pigeon before. It's ... fine. And Tugboat says, so that jar on your desk isn't pee?
My pee jar? Well, I mean, I don't drink it.
What is it? It's sealed up, so is it turpentine
or
no, the other one?
It's linseed oil.
Linseed oil. Tyler and I haven't watched it, Welcome to Derry, but Carrie says that jar is the remains of Lily's dad.
He got liquefied.
And Rudek says pee is great for cleaning paintbrushes. Pee eventually turns into ammonia. It can be a really good cleaning product.
I believe it.
Right now, Tyler and I don't have any streaming services except for Tubi and YouTube.
Yeah, it's kind of even hard to
No,
say that we.
we have Nebula. We do have
Oh yeah.
one. We have Nebula. So we haven't watched it or Pluribus. I have been hearing that Pluribus is well worth the watch and very fun to talk about with friends who also watch it. Nebula's Nebula's good. it's
It's
like,
a lot like
basically
YouTube. Yeah. Just no ads.
No ads, and I think people get more money from views. Don't quote me on that. I'm not a on Nebula.
You
I
don't
was
work
about to
there?
say I'm not on YouTube as I sit here on YouTube. I watch like Philosophy Tube, and Princess Weeks is on there, and the Eagle Lawyer. What's the Eagle Lawyer guy? Is that it? Eagle Lawyer?
Law Eagle,
Law.
Legal Eagle.
Legal Eagle is on there.
What's the music one? Nebula is what you're talking about?
Yeah.
There's that music one. Sounds good.
Oh, sounds good. Yeah.
I like that one. Can you even see what I'm doing?
Oh, that is better. Oh, you're doing a red outline.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fun.
I'm using the wrong brush for this, though. I should be using a rigger.
It sounds like from Carrie and Rudak that as long as you don't expect it to be exactly like the It books and only based on the It book, then it's really enjoyable. Parts of it sound like they're intense. Tugboat, that Nebula still has the lifetime membership offer. You can still do that. It was a little bit out of my price range. I think last time I looked it was like $300 for the lifetime one. I could be wrong. That is me going by memory. You're welcome, Chris. Yeah, there's lots more creators on there than Tyler and I brought up. And also, the Nebula has started doing a few what do you call that? But they've been
like
making
dramatic stuff.
They've been making movies. made for Nebula movies. Yeah, Rudak, that's what Tyler and I have been doing is watching our watching DVDs and Blu-rays and Taskmaster and Dropout. Those are our like sit down at night shows. Shell is says, after we discussed the sound effect requirements of fan brushes, I did a paint session with my nephews and taught them all the important fan brush techniques. There's sound effects requirements?
I don't remember that. Was that something we were talking about the other week when I was doing them?
Oh, that maybe, yeah. But how fun that you sat down with your nephews and did a little paint session. Tugboat got Halo from the library. I really enjoyed the Halo TV show. I was very sad that it didn't get continued. Look at you standing up to see what you think.
Yeah. Just trying to get a straight down view on it.
My cool thing from this week is that I am doing the colors for my first page of Demonstrative's next chapter, which is coming out January 7th. I am having a fun time with the colors. Thank you. Thanks, Rudak and Shell. And Rudak, I agree with you about going to the library DVDs section. I feel like it's our library's video section feels like an old Blockbuster video to me section, like aisle.
Yeah, it's kind of remarkable what a good selection it is for being a small town library. And of course, anything in the library district system is available to us too. Like, that's how I finally got to watch The Fall.
Yeah.
Which was very hard to find to purchase.
I should see if they've got Our Flag Means Death. Although I think last time I looked, there wasn't an American version.
Yeah, I don't think there's been an American release yet.
Come on.
Is that Lee Pace? It's the like magical realism one about the Hollywood stunt guy who's ends up in the hospital.
Yes.
Yeah.
They love that movie.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's different than what I expected it to be, just based on how everyone had talked about it. But I did really enjoy it. The little girl was so good in that.
Yeah, she was. It's it's beautiful too.
Yeah.
It felt like an older movie because of its cinematography.
Yeah, it felt like a 60s or 70s movie to me.
Yeah,
Like it had that
the pacing as
the
well.
the film, there was some sort of quality to the film and the sets, like the magical sets that felt very um, well, it just reminded me, I guess, of Jesus. It reminded me of that director whom I dislike, but his movies are very good to look at. What the fuck is that guy's name? He does Jodorowsky.
Oh, oh, okay. Mhm.
Jodorowsky is so funny. Like I didn't actually have a strong opinion about that guy until I watched the documentary Jodorowsky's Doom, and
Oh
I'm like,
yeah.
oh, this guy's a fucking idiot.
No.
She's such a genuinely weird little girl. Yeah. And she looked so fucking cute when she was dressed like
Oh
the
yes, like the
guy,
guy.
when they had matching outfits.
It was heart wrenching. Rodak got to see it um, at his local theater.
Oh, nice. Yeah, that would be a fun one to see on a big screen.
Shell saw Wake Up Dead Man earlier tonight, and it was a visual feast as well.
I have heard good stuff about that one.
Rudak says that The Fall was made for being seen in a theater.
Yeah.
Wow. The Fall was 2006, so that kid is an adult now?
Yeah. Or close to it.
I'm looking to see if there's any news about what she's up to now, or
If she's on
if
IMDb.
If she's living a more private life now. One movie and 2 shorts. The most recent one was 2012. Well, I appreciate her excitement and interest in being an actor at such a young age. If IMDb is to be believed, that she told her grandparents that she wanted to become an actor. And she started taking English lessons. What else has been going on?
Nothing good.
Tibbs is still cute. Chat's very quiet. Everyone's gotten very quiet. Nope. Shell just finished making handmade gifts. Aww. Those are going to be good gifts, too.
Yeah, we don't even need to see them. They're going to be sick.
Custom microwavable rice heat bags. Carrie says that everybody's entranced by what you're doing on Batman over here.
Well, I definitely have mixed feelings. I think I'm almost done for the night. Like, I have kind of mixed feelings about this piece. Like, I feel like I don't know what. Like, I feel like I still don't know, like, how to approach an oil painting. This feels like, to me, that it has turned into something. It's like something kind of cool.
Yeah. I think just what you did tonight is an improvement.
Yeah. I think brightening up the background has like added a lot of interest.
Yeah.
I think this little bit of a red line actually adds quite a bit to it. In fact, maybe I should extend that.
What happened to his spit? Are you gonna bring that back?
That was supposed to be like he had a bloody mouth.
Oh, okay.
And yeah, I keep thinking about that. Like, should I bring that back? And I haven't been able to decide.
Having like a bloody mouth or nose helps with the narrative.
Yeah, I think that's true.
What happened to him? Tugboat is looking forward to the solstice. I am looking forward to the days getting longer too. I am with you there. I put the chickens to bed at 3:30 in the afternoon, and
it's like just before it gets dark.
Yeah. It's ridiculous.
One thing I will say about this painting is that I was really enjoying painting on that paper, but painting on a wooden panel is like way better.
Say it one more time for me.
I was enjoying painting on that the oil painting paper, like what I did the Newton painting that I showed earlier.
Yeah.
But doing this Batman on a wood panel is way better.
Oh, nice.
And the little landscape I did with the trees in the pond.
Yeah.
I was on one of those panels, and I was like, this feels just
That's
really
better. Okay.
really better. Yeah.
And it should still scan good, right?
That's a good question. I think the little bit of flexibility on paper might actually be a benefit for scanning. Yeah, that's a good question. And that the scanning these paintings is like a whole other thing that I have to like. It's like a whole secondary skill of trying to learn what to do with that.
Yeah.
I think that if I want to do these, if I want to be able to do oil paintings for covers, I think I need to figure out how to photograph.
Because the weight just for them to dry enough to even put them on a scanner would be too much.
Yeah, that like can easily add like because I could set this up and photograph it right now with it being wet. But if I'm going to put it in a scanner, I'm going to have to wait 2 weeks probably. Although I am trying a new medium. I didn't even mention this. This is Galkid. I was trying this a little bit, this solvent-free fluid, and I don't think it quite works for me. I think the Galkid still encourages the paint to dry faster.
Okay.
Even though it doesn't dry even remotely as fast as I would like it to.
Shell says that they think Dave Palumbo has a tutorial about photographing oil paintings.
Oh, what's his name?
Dave Palumbo? Like Columbo, but Pal.
Palumbo. I will look it up.
Your pal Columbo.
I think I have a camera that will do good, but I don't think I have a lens that is really quite good enough to do like a professional photograph of a painting. Although I have discovered that Affinity will do what's it called?
I do not.
Multi-focus or something like that, where you can take different paint or different photos with slightly different focuses.
Oh.
And it'll put them together and sharpen them up.
Really?
It'll like take the sharpest bits of each and average it out. Remember, we watched a video about it on YouTube.
Okay.
And I had to
I'm
tell.
trusting you on that.
I had to tell Peter Peterkins. I had to tell him about it because he does that, and he was like, "Oh yeah, that's exactly what we use for photographing stuff at the museum."
Oh, nice. That's good to know. Focus stacking.
Yeah.
Shell didn't know that Affinity could do that.
I have not looked into how well it works in Affinity, but yeah, there's some YouTube thing I was watching, and the lady was like, "Yeah, I use Affinity for photo stacking, or focus stacking."
Whoa, Shell, you want to get into doing smaller art? Is that what you're saying? By macro? And
that was actually the lady who mentioned that the YouTube person who said that they use Affinity for focus stacking does it for macro photography. They go in, like, they photograph little bugs and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Carrie says, Ma, you have the same reaction as I used to have with my ex when he'd tell me we watched something together. My memory is not great. Tyler definitely has a better memory than me.
At least that's what I tell you.
Carrie was also saying, I was waiting for a moment to say it, Carrie was saying that she really likes the darks on your Batman painting.
Thank you.
And then Rudak called Carrie Bane for liking the dark. Oh, macro. I said little tiny, but macro is big ginormous. Shell says that these days with their arm, it means they actually gotta draw and paint way bigger.
Macro. I was thinking like a macro lens on a camera because I had camera on my mind. And you use a macro lens to photograph the micro. I don't know why they call it that.
Okay, so what they are saying is that these days my arm means I actually gotta draw and paint way bigger. So gonna compensate by photographing even smaller.
I don't know if I'm following that.
Macro photography.
Got to work big, but then you got to take closer pictures of it.
Yeah, a macro lens. Yeah. Oh. Okay. Shell is gonna look at tiny things and then draw them really big.
Oh.
Ooh, that's fun. You're scraping with the palette knife. Oh, you're adding.
I'm adding paint.
I do like that texture.
Yeah, me too. I was like really struggling to get the paint to like float on top, and I'm like, oh, they make a tool for this.
next comic book cooldown will be the last comic book cooldown of the year.
Oh yeah. I was thinking I had originally sort of well, like last year, I guess. I decided that I would do a studio tour at the beginning of every year. But I don't know if the studio has changed enough to like justify it.
It hasn't really changed at all.
Yeah, I mean it's other than just getting messy. My studio is an embarrassing mess right now. And it would be nice to have an excuse to clean it up.
Yeah.
But like the excuse to clean it up could just be that it needs to be cleaned.
Shell really likes the red peeking through. They had to switch to their computer to actually see it.
Thanks. Yeah, I like that a lot too. I think it adds like some kind of richness to it.
Rudex suggesting a time lapse of cleaning up.
I don't know if I could do that. One thing about using the palette knife is the paint goes on a little bit thicker, which then means that it's just going to take longer to dry.
True. True bat.
Well, I think what's probably going to happen now is that I'm going to set this aside and let it dry for a couple weeks.
It's probably going to take a couple of weeks between,
Well,
because you painted on it today, but you also painted on it like yesterday and the day before. Is that right?
mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's got a lot of wet paint on there. Tugboat says, "Remember when your water heater leaked? That sucked."
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, that was last year.
Yeah, and I did do a studio tour after that, after I got it all put back together.
Yeah.
Looking at the drool, it's hard to
Or
see
blood.
his little bloody mouth, and wondering. No, I'm going to save that. If I decide to do it, I'll do it after it.
After it dries.
After it dries.
Yeah.
We'll see. Like, I don't know. I got mixed feelings about this, like I said. It feels like I have sort of wrestled this painting into something that's not like embarrassing, but it doesn't feel like done or it doesn't feel like, I don't know what. I guess it doesn't feel fully conceived. I don't know if that makes any sense. I don't know what I'm feeling. It does look better in person than on the stream, though, I will say that. You can see the texture a little bit better if I darken it up.
Carrie says the white on his back looks like air friction.
He is going fast.
Yeah, he's going real fast.
It's like I kind of like different parts of it, but like the different parts don't feel like they go together. Like I like his hands, but both but they look like different styles almost. Like
Oh yeah, yeah, I can see that.
this one's a lot sort of looser, a little bit more impressionistic, a little bit more a la Primo, where it's like wet paint into wet paint. And this feels like a little bit more of a subtle buildup of tones.
Yeah.
And then his face is like a little bit more textury. I don't know. A huge part of this painting is that I was fighting against
The paper.
the paper transfer that I did, which I don't think is the way to go. In fact, when I did that little landscape that I showed earlier, that was another thing that I'm very excited to explore more. Is I did an acrylic underpainting.
Okay.
And I did it in 2 colors. I did, well, it was technically 3, but it was like I let the gesso be the white, and then I did like a red iron oxide wash
All
value, like
over
values
all over the whole thing.
over the whole thing.
Okay.
Except for the areas that were really bright, I left white from the gouache, and then I did black too for the darkest areas. And by doing that, when I went in to start painting, I felt very much like I knew sort of what I was doing.
Oh, all right.
And I think that would be a good approach. So I think the next one I do, I'm going to do like that, where I'm going to do I don't know, I'm either going to draw right on the panel, or I'm going to pencil it in Clip Studio, transfer it over, and then do a very sort of much more intense acrylic underpainting. Yeah. But for this, I'm going to let it dry, and then I'm going to decide what else to add to it. I might do some glazing on it. Mostly, well, it's not called tinting, is what I think if you go brighter, I think they call it tinting. If you go darker, they call it glazing. But I think I would like to do some transparent white to get this to glow a little bit better, this white area.
Yeah.
And then,
Rudak is suggesting maybe some pigeons or bats.
Oh, some bats in the background would be kind of cool. Actually, just now looking at it, I'm like, I'm very like upset all of a sudden about this curve right here. Like, I think I would like it better if it came out to the elbow and then cut across.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Yeah, but this is like, the black is too wet to be able to do that right now.
It does, like, now that you pointed that out, it does look like maybe he does need an elbow poking out.
Yeah. Yeah, even if it just like hit the elbow and then made a little bit of a turn, like a little bit of a corner right there, I think the form would, like, this is just like not right.
If he's falling that fast, it would be hugging his body a little bit more.
Maybe. Yeah, it doesn't feel like it is reacting to his body underneath. I guess that's the thing.
Yeah.
As it feels like it's sort of like it's made out of fiberglass or something instead of being made out of fabric.
Which it could be.
Could be. You never know with this fucking guy.
Yeah.
Anyway, I think that's it for tonight.
Yeah.
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 I hope y'all have an amazing weekend.
Yeah.
That you get some good rest or do something fun or just something nice, something cool.
Yeah. Yeah, take care of yourselves. Take
Yep.
care of the people around you. Tell the people you love how much you love them, and I love all y'all. I hope you have a great weekend and a good week, and I'll see you next Friday for the last cool down of 2025.
Yep. Yeah. Y'all are awesome.
Yeah.
See y'all next week.
Bye.
Bye.